All right, welcome race fans. Here we are at South Boston with XCal Racing League here tonight. This is round 2. They decided to do a second round of this, but we will let the admins and the owners talk about this. So I've got a couple of them in the booth with me here. Aaron Keith, Aaron Hillebush. I guess Aaron Keith, you want to go first?
Sure, Rudy. Thank you for having us up in the booth. We are certainly not bringing you Fright Night Round 2 for no particular reason. Last week we ran 300 laps and we had a few technical difficulties, partly due to some of our some miscues up in our officials, as well as some iRacing glitches, and the conglomeration of it all set for some unfair advantages unfair advantages either way, both bad and good, for the majority of the people, of the drivers. And because a large amount of people were affected by it, the outcome was deemed skewed, and we decided to take another stab at it. And I just want to make it known that we're definitely not throwing away the results of last week. We are simply allowing all drivers that raced with us last week to also race this week, and their best points placed will be taken and added, to the point standings total. So we're acknowledging that there were some miscommunications on our end, some with iRacing, and that eventually created an atmosphere that was unfair to most competitors. So we are taking responsibility for that and making some changes and giving it a go. Round 2, Fright Night. This time there's no full moon and no Friday the 13th. So hopefully we'll have a low amount of caution, some good racing, some green flag pit stops, and a nice finish for you, Rudy.
All right, thank you, Aaron. And that's kind of good to get that out there so everybody does understand. So they don't think we're like, you're running same race back to back, So very cool. All right, Aaron Hillebush, you got anything you want to add to that?
Well, once again, Rudy, thanks for having us both up here with you. Mr. Keith, he pretty much nailed everything right in the head there as to what happened last week, and we feel that the fans deserve a proper show. Pretty much in a nutshell, somewhere around 150 to 200 in the last race. The entire field got shuffled like a deck of cards. It was unintentional. And once it happened, there wasn't a whole lot we can do about it. We did our best to finish out the race because, people are tuned in. They came to see a race. We want to have a race. But afterwards, as soon as that event was over, while you were doing the interviews, a lot of the officials were together discussing what we were going to do, because we knew that it couldn't stand the way it happened. But at the same time, some of those guys raced their hearts out for 300 laps. So we didn't want to take anything away from anybody, but we thought, in the fairness for all drivers, let's give everybody a second chance at it. Let's set the grid the same way, the weather the same way. Let's run this whole thing one more time properly with, proper officiating and a lot of eyes on the track, and see what happens. And then, like Aaron said, whichever race you scored more points in will determine what you score for this particular week of our championship series.
All right, very cool, very cool. All right. All right, anything else that we need to get out there to the fans to let them know what's going on tonight? Going to be turning 300 laps again, round 2. Anything else you can think of?
As with anything, Rudy, the second round is probably the best round because you've learned a bunch, and you know what to expect, but you also know what could go wrong, and we've definitely did our best to patch any holes that we foresaw. So, and again, we're running our new rules package again. So that should lower the amount of cautions that we have, and also make people drive a little more patient. So I have no doubt this is going to be a great race, and I think we're going to see some green flag pit stops, and I know that really gets you excited, Rudy.
Oh yeah, I love to see green flag pit stops. One of my favorite things. It's just, it's because it's all about the driver. I mean, it throws it right into the driver's seat, and it just kind of tells you what kind of drivers that we have out here. A guy that makes a mistake in his pit stop, which we know we've all seen. Even the best of drivers out there can make mistakes. Slide through your pit stall, speed down pit road. So we've seen it, pretty much happen across the board. But it throws it into the driver's seat rather than, anybody can go out there and be fast, but make that pit stop just like you have to do in real life, and it throws another clinker into the works.
Yeah, yep, you said it, Rudy.
Yeah, especially here at a short track where,
Yes.
You're going to go down pits. Some people, if they have to pit under green, they may only take half a tank, to try to save as much time under green, where others may fill up and go an additional lap down. So strategy is, as with all of our races, I guess on a short track, with clean racing, and definitely plays a bigger part.
Yeah, fuel strategy is going to be very key tonight. People who may watch some of the other broadcasts on MaxSpeedTV, they're used to seeing some of the trucks racing or some of the cars that fuel up a little quicker. But the street stocks, the mandatory pit equipment is a 5-gallon gas can, similar like if you were filling up a generator or maybe a large ride-on lawnmower. And it takes a good while to get that 5 gallons in the car. It's not one of those quick fuel systems, so like Keith said, you may see people come down, try and take half a tank, only go maybe 1 lap down or 2 laps down, and then pray for that caution to come out and finish topping off. And it could come back to bite some drivers, having to make a whole extra pit stop and still not having enough to get there. So, fuel window, I don't want to give away too much of my team strategy, but again, depending on the caution laps, that window could be opened up wider than much wider than it would be if we have to pit under green.
And I think it's important to note, too, that the fuel tank is actually only 4.8 gallons in size compared to your normal NASCAR stock car that's about 18 gallons. So the fuel tank is much, much smaller.
Oh, yeah, we got Paul Coleman in the booth snuck in on us. They're excellent to have you up here with us tonight. You'll be keeping Rudy company, correct?
I will be bouncing around to a bunch of different things, but yes, I will be keeping the seat warm here. The color commentary seat.
Oh, that's great, because Keith and I, we actually have to get down on the racetrack. We've got about 11 minutes to go here in our warm-up. We want to get a couple laps in on the car, just get loose. And we didn't want to really abandon Rudy up here all by himself, so it's really great to have you up here, Paul. And Rudy,
we'll
thanks again for having us.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys later on. Hopefully catch up with both of you during the race at some point as well.
All right, thank you, Rudy.
Yes,
Hey, Paul.
sir. So, Paul, you're going to be double dutying it tonight, huh? Ooh.
We are double dutying. Well, like I said, Christopher Hollings, our new junior official. This is his first ever race. So I'll be up in the officials booth right next door to here helping out for a little bit, and then I'll be coming back in. But first, as well, before we get going as well, I want to introduce tonight's XCal X-Ray Driver. As you know, this is a popular segment in which we do a spotlight, just like the old Speed Spotlight, on a, I don't want to say not popular driver, but a driver who you may not see normally in the top 5. And tonight, our driver is actually PDJ Zeller, who is the defending champion of South Boston. He came through as what many would call an upset winner in our first South Boston race. And currently, I believe he's somewhere around 16th or 17th in the point. But he definitely should be a factor tonight, being that he was the first South Boston's race upset winner. So we're going to get PD to come up here really quick and have a couple words with him.
Alrighty.
Their first win.
PDJ Zeller. This is Paul Coleman and Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
PD, welcome back to your favorite track here, South Boston, the site of your upset win in the first round here at South Boston in the XCal Series. What do you have for us tonight? Do you think you can back that up with a second win? How's the team doing?
I don't got the car to win tonight. Our team, we struggled at USA, and sadly we had to cut back on our funds, so we couldn't bring the best car to South Boston, but I think we could all end up in the top 10 tonight if things go well, and we're saving something special for the road course.
So looking forward to next week. Well, what's your strategy to at least hang around the top 10? You got anything planned out? We were talking earlier about fuel strategy. Fuel's going to play a huge part in this race. The race we ran last week had a really long green run. Are you going to gas it up each time or try to cut some corners there?
I am going to only pit when I need to pit, but every chance I get, I'm going to be saving gas, Like I said, gas is going to be an issue tonight, and whoever saves the most gas could be in victory lane tonight.
Well, that's fantastic. Rudy, you got anything for Petey?
Well, I wish you the best of luck out there. Now, just kind of out of curiosity here, Petey, South Boston, is this one of your favorite tracks to run the street stocks on or not?
South Boston isn't one of my favorite tracks. It is my favorite track. I love South Boston. I have so many first wins and big wins at South Boston throughout all of iRacing.
Well, then that could be could be detrimental to the guys out here trying to challenge you. Then you've got a lot of laps on here, obviously, and know how to win here. So I wish you the best of luck here tonight, Petey, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you in victory lane. I'm really looking forward to that.
Thank you, Rudy. I'm going to drive the car for all it's worth.
There you go, Petey. And this is, by the way, this is the last night for the special Seahawks scheme as well?
After tonight, you will never see the Seahawks scheme again, and we were just joking on my TeamSpeak channel. Tonight, the Seahawks paint scheme's either coming home on the trash truck or with the trophy.
There you go. We'll send it out with a bang. Rudy and I will be checking in with you sometime later in the broadcast to see how it's going. Look forward to talking to you then.
All right, see you guys later.
All right.
All right, Rudy. I will be back. Keep my seat warm. Get me a hot dog. We're going to start this race out in the admin booth, and I'll be joining you in here. Don't be scared when the door opens, but we'll be joining you.
All right. Well, make sure you bring you something to drink.
All right, we'll do.
All right. All right, folks, about 6.5 minutes here till we do grid. So these guys have already ran their heat races tonight, so they will be just taken right to the grid. There will be no qualifying. So we will be gridding up right away. If you're just joining us here for the first time, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching here at MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate all of you viewers, and hopefully these guys put on a great show here tonight for you. 300 laps in the street stocks at South Boston. All right, 2 minutes left here, folks. So if you need time to get something to drink, you got about 2 minutes till they start taking the grid. And we're going to get this thing off and rolling here tonight. All right, we're ready to take the grid here. So as soon as these guys finish up, we will try to get a roll call here of everybody that's on the grid. All right, let's see here. All right, so Mark Arthur starting on the pole in the number 12. Michael Cozy in second in the number 88. Spencer Burns starting third in the 006. In fourth, the 27 of Spencer Preet. In fifth, the 44 of Aaron Keith. In sixth, the 39 of John Batista. In seventh, the 03 of Richard Holliday. In eighth, the number 5 of Derek Colson. In ninth, the 23 of Stephen Wetton. In 10th, the 13 of Dustin Adams. In 11th, the 74 of Alex Krapser. In 12th, the 98 of Greg Hooks. The 73 of Randy Hefner starting 13th. Luke Turpin starting 14th in the 454. In 15th, the 00 of Petey Zeller, our X-Ray driver of the week. In 16th, the 54 of Brandon Cruz. In 17th, the 22 of Jared Davis. In 18th, the number 70 of William Perry. In 19th, the 08, of Chuck Smith. In 20th, the 55 of Christopher Moody. In 21st, the 19 of Aaron Hillebush. In 22nd, the 32 of Ryan Borges. 23rd, Randy Gerard in the number 8. In 24th, the 144 of Joshua Morgan. In 25th, the 76 of Kyle Cisco. Sam Clark starting in the 26th spot in the number 35, and taking up the rear of the field in 27th, Elliott Leach in the number 42. All right, so we are about to go green here, folks. So get ready, buckle down your seat belts. The lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is in, and green flag is out. Mark Arthur leads them across the line. Let's see who's going to lead the first lap here. Mark Arthur out to a really strong lead. Michael Cozy right there in second. Spencer Burns and Spencer Preet battle it out side by side, and Mark Arthur does lead the first lap. All right, Spencer Preet does maintain third spot. Spencer Burns in fourth. I think we've got somebody out already. John Batista, I believe, already out for whatever reason. So, all right, these guys already behind Mark Arthur by a little bit. Spencer Burns in fourth. Aaron Keith now up to fifth. There's John Batista. He must have come in at the last second, so he's not on the grid. I don't have him on my list. Richard Holiday in seventh. Holiday's another good racer out here. I try to keep a close tabs on him. I like watching his racing style. Kind of makes me feel like my racing style. You know, I race about the same way he does. I can be aggressive at times and kind of lay back a little bit at other times. So, not afraid to pull over and let somebody go by, as he's doing right there with Stephen Wetton. I'll catch you back later on. That's the way I always look at it, and I'll pass you up later on. All right, right behind these guys, Derek Colson in the number 5. Greg Hooks up to 10th from 12th already, so he's starting to move toward the front. And we've got some beating and banging here. Well, let's go back here and take a look. Oh, looks like Sam Clark. We've got, I believe that might have been the number 8. First caution of the day. No, not the 08. Looked like Randy Gerard might have been into that, so let's go back and take a look here a little bit closer. Right there, looks like Aaron Hellebush. All right, we're going to go to Aaron Hellebush here and Jared Davis. So let's rewind us back and see what happens to them two. It looks like maybe Jared Davis might have come off of the turn there a little and got a little bit squirrely there and comes down into Aaron Hellebush. And Randy, I think it was Randy Gerard got into it as well. So that brings out the first caution of the day. Some of these guys do decide to come down pit road. Probably not a bad call. Mark Arthur staying out. We will get back up to him here in just a minute. All right, so first caution coming out on lap 10. Real quick, while they're under caution here, we'll run down through the points real quick. Points coming into tonight's race: Michael Cozy on top, Mark Arthur in second by with a 48-point deficit. Okay, where did Mark Arthur go? There, he's back. Aaron Keith in third. Alex Crapper losing. The same thing happened last night. I don't know. All right, well, we're about ready to go back to green anyhow, but just a quick glimpse at the team points. Rolling Thunder on top by, I believe, what's that say, 321 points. And we will get to some other stats here in a little bit because we are about to go green. We do have... well, let's see if they go back green here. No, not right there. Okay, real quick, we'll go over this. The rivals, the XCal Racing rivals, Mark Arthur and Daniel Smallwood. Well, you guys can check them out. There's the competition going on between the rivals coming into tonight's race. So, all right, pace car is in. Green flag is out. Boy, that green flag come up quick. I'll make sure sure I am live. Yeah, I am live. Boy, that come out quick. Pace car barely got off of pit road and the green flag flew. Cozy up on the high side of Mark Arthur. Now going to have to duck it down in behind him. Mark Arthur out there with a very strong car tonight. Spencer Preet on the inside of Spencer Burns. That's for position. Spencer Burns going to go back to the 4th position now as they cross the line. John Batista right there in 5th. And Aaron Keith now back to 6th. A little bit of changing up there after that little ordeal. A little bumping going on there earlier. They brought out that caution. And a few of the drivers getting a little squirrely on the track, pushing these things to the limit. Stephen Wetton on the high side, and it looks like Richard Holliday going to take over that position from him. And now Greg Hook's looking to the inside of Stephen Wetton. Those two racing it out really hard right now. Wetton up on that high side. I don't know exactly what the preferred line is here. I would assume probably the low line, but I don't really know. I don't think you want to be on the low line coming out of the turn, maybe going into the turn, but not coming out. Do a little bumping and banging. Riding along here with Stephen Wetton as he's back into 9th place now. We've got quite a gaggle of cars going around here. Let's go up through the field here a little bit. Holiday in 7th, Aaron Keith in 6th, and we've got a battle here going on. Spencer Preet on the inside of Michael Cozy going to take that position away, and Spencer Burns following right behind him. Looks to me like Cozy might be losing that battle ever so slightly. He's going to have to fall in behind Spencer Burns. So Cozy going back to 4th. Looking back to Aaron Keith running in 6th. And then a small gap between him and Holiday. And the cars are starting to actually get spread out around the track a little, and maybe getting into a good long green flag run here by these guys. All right, the number 22 there of Jared Davis falling clear back to the back of the field. And it looks like he had just come off a pit road there for some reason. Going to fall in between, yeah, I was going to say in between 5th and 6th. But he finally gets it out of the way. Gets by Aaron Keith. Or Aaron Keith gets by him, excuse me. All right, Greg Hook's on the inside of Richard Holiday, and that's 4th position. He does take that away from him. So Stephen Wetton falling all the way back to, I believe that's 9th place. It's plenty early yet. Only 29 laps into it. Derek Colson in 10th. Dustin Adams 11th. Alex Krapser in 12th. Luke Turpin in 13th. Joshua Morgan in 14th. Started 24th tonight, and here he is running in 14th. So very good for him. Petey Zeller, our X-Ray driver of the week, running in 15th. Started 15th and is in 15th. And if we get a chance later, we'll talk to him and ask him how his race is going. Oh, a little bump in there with Joshua Morgan, and that's going to bring out a caution. All right, so our X-Ray driver bringing that caution out. back here and take a look at this because this was a little rough driving there by Mr. Zeller. He gets into the back of him right there, and it sends Joshua Morgan up the hill. Now, Joshua's still trying to save it, comes back down in front of Sam Clark, and the three of them go for a heck of a spin right there. So kind of unfortunate for Sam Clark. He happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he gets a lot of damage on that car, and a lot of people get into him. Randy Gerard. So, all right. Caution number 2 out. And it looks like Mark Arthur has come down pit road. Let's see where he's at. Now he's back out on the track. Okay, I think we got some guys here. Okay, he's going to be probably a lap down. He'll be at the tail end of the lead lap is why it's showing him there. So all right, let's see if we can get a word in with our driver of the X-Ray driver of the week here. Let's see if we can get a word in with him. Petey Zeller, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy. Petey Zeller, you got a copy.
You'll be outside. I got you, Rudy.
Petey, you're our X-Ray driver of the week. How is your race going for you out there? Because I seen you. It looked like you and Joshua Morgan got together a little bit there.
Yeah, I just gave him a tap and lost it on the straightaway, and my car's pretty destroyed, but hopefully the crew will be able to work on it, and maybe we'll be able to get back to full speed by the time this race is over.
Well, we'd like to see you get that thing back up into the front. You do have this to defend here coming into tonight, so hopefully they can get it fixed up. Good luck the rest of the race, Petey, and we'll be watching you.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll get back up to our leader. Spencer Preet is our leader right now. As they waiting to get the official word from the admins that all is clear, and we'll get this thing back underway here. Okay, lights off, and we're ready to go. Pace car's in. Spencer Preet hits the gas. Green flag's out. Michael Cozy goes right with him. Spencer Burns on the high side. But Spencer Preet back out front, just what he's wanted to be up front now and leading some laps. Michael Cozy in second. Spencer Burns in third. And he's starting to get a move here. Richard Holiday moving in. John Batista on the high side. Can't get back down. Dustin Adams into it. Holiday really loose coming off of the turn. couldn't get back out to the outside with Greg Hooks right there, but finally gets out there and able to use the whole track there to maintain his good speed coming off the turn. So great job by the Richard Holiday. Good driving. Now Dustin Adams on the inside of Greg Hooks as well, and we've got another one coming up through there. It looks like the 42 of Elliott Leach coming up through. And he's on the inside of Greg's Hooks to take that position away from Greg. So Greg's going backwards really fast here. I don't know what's going on with the Hooks machine tonight. Maybe having a little bit of trouble. I don't know. He does stay out ahead of Leach for the time being. Alex Crapser going backwards. Aaron Keith in 9th. Alex Crapser now says he's back in 10th. But I think he might be just a little further than that. Randy Gerard in 11th. Luke Turpin 12th. We've got quite a few cars a lap down. Aaron Hillebush, first one a lap down. All right, no change up front right now, but let's get back up to our leader, Spencer Preet. He's got a mirror full of cozy. I know that sounds funny, don't it? Got a rear view mirror full of Michael Cozy. Cozy, he has led a couple of laps, but he hasn't been up there for that long run yet. Here we are, 50 laps into the race, folks. 250 to go, long ways. Hopefully these guys got themselves something to drink and ready to settle in, because this is going to be a long one for them. And caution is out. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, Christopher Moody spinning it around. We will go back and take a look at Christopher Moody. It looked like he may have just been a self-spin. Yeah, it was just a self-spin. Looks like he might have caught that apron there a little bit. Not sure if that left front wheel got down on that apron. No, I guess not. No, he did not. Sorry, my bad. I think he might have just drove it in there just a little too hard. But once that left wheel did catch the apron, he couldn't recover from it. So, all right. So we'll get back up here live for these guys, and a lot of these guys going to be coming down pit road. Michael Cozy going to be showed as our new leader. Let's see what's happening on pit road here. Just a minute. Don't see anybody there. A few guys coming off of pit road, or maybe coming to pit road. Christopher Moody on pit road. Jared Davis. All right, 55 laps into this, folks, and we're already seeing a few of the guys maybe, let's see, looks like Joshua Morgan may be out of the race now. Yep, I believe Joshua Morgan is out of the race. And not sure why. I don't think he was in that wreck or anything, so kind of unfortunate for him. I was really kind of hoping to see him up there. All right, John Batista going to be starting second. Greg Hooks third. Aaron Keith fourth. Elliott Leach in fifth. Stephen Wetton in sixth. Spencer Preet seventh. Alex Krapser eighth. Dustin Adams ninth. And Richard Holiday running out your top 10. Oh, looks like Kyle Cisco did finally make it out there on the track. He is 55 laps down, but did finally decide to join the guys and race it up with them. So welcome, Kyle, and hope you enjoy yourself. I think we're about to go green here. I believe the lights are off on the pace car. All right, pace car is in. Michael Cozy hits the throttle really quick. Batista tries to stay with him. Greg Hooks on the inside of Batista, but boy, I'll tell you what, John's really tough on that high side. He is hanging strong right now. In the meantime, Michael Cozy's starting to check out on the field. Aaron Keith in fourth. Stephen Wetton in fifth. Elliott Leach in sixth. Side-by-side battles going on back here a little ways. Spencer Preet up on the inside of Elliott Leach. That's fourth position. Dustin Adams starting to work his way back up through. Ryan Borges finally getting into the picture. Good to see Ryan up there. Probably one of my favorite drivers, out there. And here he is running back in. Let's see, take a look here. Ryan Borges. Okay, he's first car lap down, running in 19th. Dustin Adams in 8th on the inside of Alex Krapser. Alex just not wanting to give that position up by any means. Let's ride along here with Dustin Adams for just a minute and see if he can't get by. He does get by Alex Krapser. Took him a little while, but he finally did manage to get by him. So good job. Spencer Preet up on the high side. Boy, we've got a good battle going on up here in the front. Greg Hooks on the inside of John Batista. And that's for the second position. They still are battling. And they're back here 1.3 seconds. Boy, Greg Hooks could have slid that up in front of him right there, but he didn't. But does now. And good safe driving. That was an amazing pass right there. Great job. Aaron Keith in fourth. Spencer Preet up to fifth now. So he is on the move. Well, let's go back here and check on Brandon Cruz. Last one on the lead lap at the moment. Brandon started on pit road, so qualified 16th, or in the heat races, but he started on pit road, and here he is running in the 17th position now. Randy Gerard in 16th. Let's go back up through the field here. Randy Hefner in 15th. William Perry in 14th. Derek Colson 13th. Alex Krapser 12th. Aaron Hellebusch 11th. Oh, and Batista's on pit road. Spencer Burns, 9th. Mark Arthur back up to the 8th position and picking them off one at a time. That was our pole sitter for the race tonight. And I'm not sure if I congratulated you, Mark, but big congratulations to you for taking that pole, getting this thing started. Richard Holliday in 7th. Dustin Adams in 6th. Stephen Wetton in 5th. Working over Spencer Preet as Aaron Keith gets by all of them and rolls into 3rd. Greg Hooks in 2nd. And Greg's back here 1.3 seconds behind our leader, Michael Cozy. Michael out there trying to build a little bit more on that point lead. He had I believe it was a 48-point lead coming into tonight's race over Mark Arthur. So he's trying to build on that. Greg Hooks just barely maintaining 1.4 seconds now. Spencer Preet in 3rd as he got back by Aaron Keith. Aaron Keith's got a rear view mirror full of Dustin Adams. Let's ride along with him. Not Dustin, Aaron Keith. There you go, thank you. As he's got a rear view mirror right full of Dustin Adams. Dustin trying to get by him if at all possible. But you know, they got a lot of race to go yet. So it's kind of taking it easy right now. Oh, Michael Cozy on pit road. Let's go check it out. He must have had to stop. These guys only had 4.8 gallon in these cars. So that's not a whole lot of fuel. That gives the lead over to Greg Hooks, and we will get up to him. Greg Hooks, our new leader, going to get those points for leading laps. Spencer Preet in 2nd, about 1.2 seconds behind him. In 3rd, Stephen Wetton. 4th is Aaron Keith, so Stephen Wetton did get by Aaron Keith, and Aaron's still got a mirror full of Dustin Adams in 5th. Mark Arthur now up to 6th. Mark wants to get up there and lead more lap. He's led 29, actually the most of anybody out there right now. But Spencer Preet has 21. Mark keep blinking. Richard Holliday in 8th. Alex Crapser 9th. Aaron Hellebush in 10th. William Perry starting to march toward the front, 8.7 seconds behind the leader, but he started 18th, running in 11th, doing a great job. Oh no, looks like caution is out, so let's go check it out. Oh, Kyle Sisko spinning it around on the track, just lost it. And that was a nice green flag run. Go back here and take a look at this. He just gets loose right there all by himself coming out of the turn. And that was right in front of the leader too. Right in front of Michael Cozy. So good thing Michael got by there without getting into that. But Cisco gonna wreck the golf ride. Spinning it. I take that back. He didn't wreck it. Just spun it. But right in front of the leader. Okay, we can get back up here live. Brand new leader up front, Randy Gerard. Let's see if Randy's going to be coming down pit road anytime soon. And maybe we'll try to get down here and get a word in with somebody. Let's maybe go with, how about, I don't think it's been a long time since I've talked to him. Let's see if we can't talk to William Perry. William Perry, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4, Rudy. How's things up there?
Great, man. This looks like a pretty awesome race. How's your race going for you? I've seen you were kind of up there toward the front for a while, so how's everything going?
Right now, things have been good. I mean, we got a couple good green flag runs. I got caught a lap down earlier hitting, but other than that, I mean, the cars have been okay. It's been loose, but it's been coming to me as the race has gone on. Hopefully we can actually manage to finish this race.
All right, well, you're restarting in 10th here, Williams, so good luck, and really would like to talk to you in Victory Lane, buddy.
That's a big 10-4. We'll see if we can get it there.
All right, let's see if he can get it up there with him. He's going to be restarting in 10th. So we'll check in with him as the race goes on. Let's check and see where our X-Ray driver of the race is back in 15th spot, Petey Zeller. Go back here and check on him. Seems to be he's got all of the fenders intact on that thing, and that's what it's going to take here to get it to the end. Said he had a little bit of damage earlier, but hopefully he can get that thing all fixed up by his pit crew and get it back up here on the track and into contention. All right, green flag is out, guys, and wow, that went really quick. All right, Dustin Adams rolls into the lead. Up on the high side of Randy Gerard, takes over the top spot. Spencer Burns now in second. I believe that is. Yeah, Spencer Burns in second. Spencer Preet now in third. So Randy Gerard going back to fourth. And we've got 3 wide back here behind these guys. Wow, Alex Crapter was the big one that got out of the way right there. He's the guy that said, you know what, you guys are racing a little bit too rough for me. But he lost a ton of positions on that. It looked like Greg Hooks, Aaron Keith, and Stephen Wetton all were racing it up pretty hard. And a little bit too rough for him. All right, Spencer Burns looking to the inside now of Dustin Adams. And it looks like he is going to get that top spot away from Dustin Adams. Spencer Preet follows right along with him. Oh, I hear metal crashing. Oh, William Perry, and I just got done talking to him. Oh, William. It seems like every time I go talk to somebody, they always get into a rut. Doggone it. Look, I think it was right about, and here's where it started. Let's see what happens. He's on the right behind Derek Colson. Randy Gerard up on the high side. It looks like Randy tags the wall right there. We'll go back here to Randy. And it looks to me like he may have tagged the wall a little. Right there, he hits the wall and comes down into William Perry. But I think William Perry might have been on his way up the hill as well. So we'll get up here a little closer if we can see exactly what happened. William was coming up the hill a little, but not that much. I think they just kind of met in the middle right there. But that's going to be one for the admins to make a call on. I'm not an admin. Okay, so Spencer Burns up front. Very cool. William Perry just ahead of him, so William will get his lap back. Spencer Preet second, Dustin Adams third, Aaron Keith fourth, and Stephen Wetton, your top five. All right, lights off on the pace car, and we're going back green next time by. Okay, we are a third of the way through the race now. And looking here real quick, Petey Zeller, our X-Ray driver of the race, back in 13th place on this restart. They should get the one to go this time. Spencer Preet going to be restarting on the outside. I'm not sure. Spencer Burns was pretty fast here on the takeoff, so let's see what he's got for him. Green flag is out. Spencer Burns gets up through the gears. The Kool-Aid machine on the outside can't muster it. Burns, oh man, Preet into the wall, so Burns definitely takes over that spot again and up here on a roll. It looks like William Perry may be out of the race. And Preet, looks like Preet into the wall again. Whoa. Let's go here right along with Preet. Got a little bit of damage on that right front corner, but boy, he's like coming pretty close to tapping the wall almost every exit of every turn. In third, Dustin Adams trying to reel in Spencer Preet to get by him. Yes, William Perry, I believe, is out of the race, as well as Joshua Morgan. So two drivers have retired. So getting into another long green flag run here. Pretty good racing for these guys. Lap 112 111 in the books. Stephen Wetton right there behind Dustin Adams, wanting to take that position away. Let's go back to 5th here. Aaron Keith in 5th, quite a little way back. Richard Holiday in 6th. Mark Arthur in 7th. Mark was our pole setter coming into tonight. I'll throw up this thing again real quick here. The rivals that coming into tonight right there. So if anybody is following through with the XCal Racing rivals, there is the rivals standings. All right, let's go back a little further in the field. Greg Hooks in 8th, quite a ways back. Derek Colson 9th, and Michael Cozy in 10th. Luke Turpin in 11th, Alex Krapser 12th, Aaron Hillebush 13th. Petey Zeller, our X-Ray driver, back here in 14th position right now. Petey would, I'm sure he would really like to get that thing up toward the front. Randy Hefner in 15th, Brandon Cruz 16th. Ryan Borges 17th, a couple of laps down, so 16 cars on the lead lap right now, folks. Spencer Burns starting to pull away a little bit. Away from Spencer Preet. 0.8 of a second back to Preet. So Burns on a rail. Man, oh man. Definitely on a rail. Now 3/4 of a second ahead of Preet. Preet starting to close in on him now. A little under 0.7 of a second. And caution is out on the track. Oh, Derek Colson getting into it. Okay, we will go back to Derek here and see if we can figure out. Looks like it may have just been a self-spin. Not sure if he had any help on that or not. Oh, we got a little bump from Luke Turpin there. Right there. Boy, and he really got out of shape. It looked like he tried to save it, though. And right here comes Aaron Hillebush right into the rear bumper of that car. And he does tap the rear bumper. We will check that out one more time here. So Aaron Hillebush tagging him in the side. And now this was all after Luke Turpin kind of got Derek really loose on that start, so quite a few drivers coming down on pit road. Let's check out pit road activity. Randy Hefner coming off, Brandon Cruz coming off pit road. Petey Zeller coming off pit road. Aaron Keith stopping in his pit stall. It looks like a fuel only stop. Like they were saying, it takes a long time to put fuel in these things, so You know, you got to remember that. Okay, let's get back up. We've got another leader, Michael Cozy, staying out to lead some laps, so we'll get up to him. And let's take a look at the race analysis real quick here. This is caution number 6, and we've had 15 lead changes up front, folks. Oh, William Perry is back out on the track now. All right, Preet going to be on the outside of Cozy here. We're going to have to see how this is going to work out. They are teammates, and they do like racing each other hard and clean. So look for a good battle there. Spencer Burns 3rd, Dustin Adams 4th, Stephen Wetton 5th, Aaron Hillebush now up to 6th, Mark Arthur 7th, Greg Hooks 8th, Alex Krapser 9th, and Richard Holiday back in the top 10. Okay, lights off on the pace car. Oh, they just came back on. Admin's making sure that they've got everything set. A few mistakes made last night, lots of glitches, lots of problems happened last week, so they're rerunning it this week. And I really don't blame him. You know, it was really tough for Paul Coleman. He was up in the booth alone last week, and it is really, really tough for an admin to do all of what they do up in the booth by yourself. Look at the replays and you know, give cautions and wave bys. It's just way too much for an admin to do by himself. So they've got a couple extras in there tonight. Paul's giving them a hand. Pace car's off. Cozy hits the gas, but not quite as fast. I thought he'd go just a little quicker than that. Preet had a great start on the outside. And Preet's probably going to clear Cozy right here. Like, boy, just not really giving up. Preet does clear him. So Preet in the lead. Spencer Burns in 3rd. Does get by Dustin Adams, and Dustin goes back to 4th. Mark Arthur, the one on the move here, folks. Look at this, coming up through the field, getting by Aaron Hillebush. He is on the move. Look at him go. Bringing Greg Hooks along with him. Aaron Hillebush going to lose a couple of positions. Mark Arthur wants to get up there and get into the battle there. These front 4. If he can just get up there with them, boy, I'll tell you what, Mark will make it interesting for these guys. Good long green flag run here. Coming to take lap 138. 137 laps in the books. Lots of racing to go, folks. Not quite halfway yet. Well, let's go back here and check on P.D. Zeller, our X-Ray driver of the race, running in the 15th position. Trying to keep that thing off of the wall and keep it clean. Said he was having a little bit of difficulty with it, but a little damage on it, but he's maintaining right now, doing all right. Right behind him, Aaron Keith in 16th. Derek Colson up there. Sam Clark in 14th. Sam doing a super job. Crapser 13th. John Batista in 12th. Ryan Borges 11th. Luke Turpin 10th, and he's on the inside of Aaron Hillebush. Aaron going way up the hill. Holy smokes. I thought he was going to go right out through the track there for a minute. Stephen Wetton in 7th. Greg Hook 6th. Mark Arthur has caught up to these front folks here, guys, and look at this. He is making it a battle now. Preet's starting to check out on the field as he comes up under Dustin Adams. Dustin keeps him pinned down there a little bit, but finally gives way, and Mark uses a lap down car of William Perry to clear Dustin Adams. So Dustin moving into 4th. I thought I just heard something blow up there. Somebody blew up. All right, Michael Cozy in 3rd. Spencer Burns 2nd. Spencer would like to get up there and lead a few more laps, but Spencer Preet is on a roll up front. Burns running about a second behind him. Preet seems to be doing pretty good up here, hanging all by himself. Clean air all around him. Nobody immediately in front of him yet. It looks like he may be coming up on Brandon Cruz here in just a couple minutes. Got the big Kool-Aid smile on the hood, folks. And we can get up here and check that out a little closer. How's that? Or not. Got the big Kool-Aid smile on the hood. Pretty sharp looking car. Kool-Aid. All right, Spencer Burns in 2nd, Cozy 3rd, Mark Arthur 4th, Dustin Adams in the 5th spot. That's your top 5 you're looking at right now, folks. Greg Hook's back here in 6th. Stephen Wetton. Man, Stephen is doing a fabulous job out here, running 5 seconds behind our leader in 7th spot. And he is one to keep your eye on for this win here tonight for sure. We've got a lot of fast guys out here, but I'll tell you what, my money's on Stephen Wetton, I think, tonight. I think he's going to pull this off. I'm probably wrong, but you know, hey, I got to try. All right, good battle here. Richard Holiday going way up the hill and letting a couple of these cars go by him. Luke Turpin, now Ryan Borges on the inside of him. And believe that is 4th position there, folks. Richard not giving up too easily to Ryan Borges. Aaron Hillebush now getting into the mix of it. Looking back to Aaron. Well, let's go here to Ryan Borges and watch the battle going on behind him. Richard Holiday and Aaron Hillebush, and this is all 4 position. The one leading this group around, Luke Turpin. Ryan Borges comes up really fast on his inside, thinks better of it when he gets there, though. We are just a touch past halfway, folks. So lots of racing to go here. Been some pretty good racing. I think these guys have got some things figured out here. New rule package into play starting tonight, and hopefully it works out for them. I wish them the best of luck on that. That's I think much needed. Much needed. I can't disagree with the admins or the owners. They got to toughen up the rules a little bit. They might have been just a little bit on the lax side, but they've got them toughened up a little bit now, and I think we're going to see a whole lot better racing here. We've seen 3 or 4 good long green flag runs here. Oh, pace. Sorry. It looks like William Perry spun. So we'll go back and check this out. Might have been a self-spin here, I'm not sure. Stephen Wetton up on the inside of him right here. Okay, it looks like, yeah, he does. He got up there in the marbles, what we call the dirty part of the track. Got it rubber up there and everything. It makes the car really loose. He just got up a little bit too high and got into those marbles and just self-spin, loses it himself. So, all right, William Perry bringing out the caution here. Okay, we will get back up to our leader here in just a minute because we've got a bunch of them coming on pit road. We've got quite a few of them on pit road. Michael Cozy coming off of pit road. Looks like a brand new leader up front, Aaron Hillebush. We will get up to him here in just a second. As he comes down pit road to give that position up. So we've got another new leader. That would be Randy Hefner. Randy Hefner on pit, no, not on pit road. Randy Hefner, our brand new leader. And I believe this is the first time he has led today. Yes, it is. So good job by Randy, wanting to stay out there. Could be off the pit sequence a little bit. And Randy comes down pit road, so that's going to give the lead back to Spencer Preet. I'd like to see if we could maybe get a word in with Elliott Leach, maybe. Oh, man. Elliott Leach, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, Rudy. How's it going?
Good. Is this your first race with XCal?
It actually is, yes. It's my first official race with this league. I'm loving it so far.
Well, that was going to be my next question. I was asking you what you thought of it and how's your car running for you out there tonight?
I'm a fan. The fact that everybody's able to race so clean and, you know, so hard at the same time is fantastic. I don't know. It was like everything I expected and more. Car's running fine. I probably should have brought a better setup today. Plus, I've been getting a bunch of needless penalties. So, but I've been fighting through it. Hopefully, you know, I can get as far up, you know, as I can. I've got pretty low expectations, so we'll see.
And Randy comes down pit road, so that's going to give the lead back to Spencer Preet. Like to see if we could maybe get a word in with Elliott Leach, maybe.
All right.
All right, well, we'll be keeping an eye on you, Elliot, and good luck out there tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with us. All right, about to go back to green here. Elliot, newcomer in the league, wanting to mix it up with these guys, enjoying himself, having a good time. And that's what it's all about, folks. 23 drivers left in the race right now. We're about to go back to green. Spencer Preet on the outside, or inside. Mark Arthur on the outside. Pace cars off, green flags out, and we're out of here. Looks like they're mixing it up here, folks. Mark Arthur going to probably have to duck it in behind Spencer Preet, and he does. Spencer Burns back into the mix of things in third. Dustin Adams now coming up in fourth. These guys are getting after it now. Coming up on lap 170. Ouch, that hurt. Changed mics right when I hit it. These mics are just a little louder than other mics, but I apologize for that, but it's that's what you got to deal with because they're so close to you. Kind of like the realism part of it, you know. Cameras are a little further apart right there, but when they come around and come down the straight, right on the wall where the cars are going by, so to make it sound more realistic. Mark Arthur off the pace. What happened to Mark? What happened to Mark here? We got to go back and check on him. He is in fifth now. I don't know what happened to him. He got really, really squirrely or something there and goes back into fifth spot. Now he's back up under the inside of Luke Turpin, side by side with him. Trying to complete that pass, and Mark is blinking like a son of a gun. And he brings out the caution right there, but boy, he blinked really bad. Let's go back. I want to go back and we're going to look at that from the rear chase view here on Mark Arthur because he definitely was blinking there, folks, really bad. And I don't know if it was because that might have made Luke Turpin clip him like he did, because when he blinked is right about the time when you'll see him blink right here, and when he comes back he was right there in front of Luke Turpin. It really was nothing that Luke Turpin could do. We'll go back to Luke Turpin's car and watch from his vantage point here, folks, as Mark Arthur just completely blinks out right there in front of Luke. He just completely is gone, and when he comes back, he's right in front of Luke Turpin. So absolutely not Luke Turpin's fault. Hope the admins catch that. Very unfortunate for Mark Arthur. I don't know what the deal is, why he's having blinking problems, but hopefully they get that corrected, because Mark Arthur is second in points, and I'm sure he does not want to lose what ground maybe he could gain on Michael Cozy. Alright, so we get back up here to our leader. Spencer Burns second, Spencer Preet in the lead. So Mark Arthur going to be restarting way back in about 15th place. Just an unfortunate thing there for them, but I don't... Still 23 drivers on the track here. Okay, Spencer Preet, Spencer Burns, Dustin Adams, Greg Hook, Stephen Wetton, your top 5. Aaron Keith 6th, Alex Crapser 7th, Sam Clark 8th. We've had a couple more guys that have pitted. Michael Cozy 9th, and Petey Zeller, our X-Ray driver of the race, in 10th place. Go get him, Petey. Once he crosses the line, he should be in 10th place. That's just the way the cars are, but he actually has scored 10th. So, all right, so getting back up to our leader. Let's see when they're going to be going green. The lights are off on the pace car, and we're going back green here, folks. Already, good job. Pace car's in. Preet hits the gas. Green flag is out. Spencer Burns tapped the wall coming out of the turn, and maintains though right ahead of these guys, pinching it down to the in line, right behind Spencer Preet. Got to keep Greg Hooks at bay. Greg right there in 3rd, Dustin Adams 4th. This guy's starting to get a little single file on us here. Stephen Wetton in 5th. Alex Crapser 6th. Aaron Keith in 7th. Let's keep an eye on him for a little bit here. Side-by-side battle going on. Sam Clark and Michael Cozy going at it. Cozy looks like he's going to win that battle and does take over that position from Sam Clark. All right, Mark Arthur back in 17th. It looks like not the last one on the lead lap, but almost the last one. Brandon Cruz actually the last one on the lead lap, but Mark Arthur 17th. He's running about 7.6 seconds behind the leader right now. Let's see if we'll go back and see if we can find him on the track here. He's quite a ways back, and he is passing cars. Most of them lap down cars that he's got to pass up here. He is in 2nd place in the points, folks, so he's got to work hard to get that thing back up to the front. Led 29 laps tonight, not the most. Spencer Preet led the most laps here with 78 laps. But Preet already marching. Holy smokes, look at this. The 2nd ahead of Greg Hooks. Now Greg trying to get on the inside of Spencer Burns as them two battle it out. Spencer Burns being awful tough on that high side. Does take the position back over, a little bit of bump in there in the corner, as some of the drivers have different braking points, and you know you got to learn them braking points when you get out here and you race with these guys. As much as these guys race together, they've pretty much learned each other's braking points, but every now and then somebody might brake just a little earlier. Maybe they lost their mark or something where they hit the brakes. But Burns already 1.2 seconds behind our leader, Spencer Preet. Everybody pretty much maintaining right now. So let's take a look. Mark Arthur already up to the 15th spot, so he is working his way up there one at a time, picking them off. Aaron Hillebush, next one in line to go down. That could be a tough battle right there. Let's ride along here with Mark Arthur real quick. And let's see what he's seeing out his windshield. He's really oversteering it and probably burning up that right front. But boy, he does get a great run and gets by and blinks. Gets by Aaron Hillebush. He is really having a blinking problem there tonight, folks. Next one in line, he's going to have to get by it. Ryan Borges. All right, back up front here, Michael Cozy goes into 6th now as he gets by Aaron Keith. Now he sets his sights on Stephen Wetton. And Aaron Keith taps the wall coming out of the turn. I heard that one. You can't get away from that one, Aaron. I heard that. I heard a little bang. He's right along with him real quick here. You can see where he got just a whisker of front end damage where he tapped that wall. Lots of lap down vehicles out here to deal with. Coming up on Brandon Cruz right here. Brandon running back in 18th position, first car lap down. Looking to maybe for a caution to get that lap back. And he goes back even further. All right, Petey Zeller, kind of wanted to point this out. Petey Zeller, our X-Ray driver, has went backwards quite a little ways, back in 14th now. He's our X-Ray driver of the race and trying to keep y'all informed of where he's at. He's the one that the X-Ray driver, they pick a driver each week to kind of like be an informant on the track. We will try to get an interview in with him here before the race is over and talk to him a little bit more about how the race is going for him. Let's get up here to Greg Hooks running in the 3rd position. This front 4 just kind of just riding along right now. Here we are on lap 205. And real quick, folks, we've had 8 cautions. It's been a great race. For 200 laps, only 8 cautions. That's amazing. I think the rule package is working. That's just my opinion. All right, John Batista out of the race. So we're down to 22 drivers on the track. I wanted to go back and check on Chuck Smith. Well, let's go back and check on him running in 21st position, 7 laps down. But his car still looks pretty clean, so I believe he's probably avoided most of the wrecks and kept that thing pretty clean throughout the race. Oh, caution is out. Well, let's go take a look. Oh, right there, Sam Clark coming off the turn. Wonder if we can we'll just go back here a little bit and check this out. It's just a self-spin. Self-spin coming off of the turn, nobody around him. And he just gets really loose coming off the turns. Nobody immediately around him, so just a self-spin. Alright. Sam Clark bringing out the caution here. And we've got a lot of folks coming down pit road, but I'm showing Dustin Adams, our new leader, right now. Okay, we're going to get down here and talk to Petey Zeller. He is back in 6th place at the moment, but I think he's on pit road. Yeah, we're going to wait till he gets off pit road. I don't want to bother him while he's on pit road. Okay, he is coming off pit road now. We will get down here and try to get a word in with him. Petey Zeller, this is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh yeah, I got a copy, Rudy.
Well, Petey, I know you're the X-ray driver of the race tonight, so we're going to be bothering you a lot. But and I apologize for that. But how is your car running now? You starting to get some of that damage fixed up?
I have about a minute left. It's been such a clean race. It's been hard to get my damage fixed, but the car's getting better, and we're slowly creeping towards the car being top 10 capable. And I think by 50 to go, I should be able to go up there and run it to its fullest.
Well, we're looking for that, Petey. I mean, it's been a pretty good race, and like you said, might be a little tough for you to get that all that damage fixed up with very few cautions. But good luck out there, and we're going to be watching you.
10-4, Rudy, and if there's 4 more cautions, I don't have to pit again.
Very good. Good luck, buddy, and thanks for talking with us. All right, Petey Zeller going to be back in 14th place. Well, let's take a look here real quick, because that he is still on the lead lap. So we're going to be getting ready to go back to green here in just a minute, folks. And here goes the green flag. Dustin Adams up front. Let's get up there to him. Cozy on the outside. Looked like a great restart. I'm sorry I was on Zeller right at that minute, but man, what a jump right here. And Cozy, a little loose into the turn. Tried to come down into Dustin Adams, but it didn't work out for him. And look at this, folks, right behind him, 3 wide in the turn. Spencer Burns on the bottom. That's not going to be good. Somebody has got to give. Spencer preyed into it too. So, man, I'm telling you what, these guys are getting awful racy here. Still got a lot of laps to go here, folks. 83 to go when they cross the line. That's a lot of laps. Three and 4, trying to get up here and mix it up with these guys. His teammate right there doesn't want to bump his teammate by any means. Riding along with Pete in the Kool-Aid Chevrolet here. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's a good drink, man. I'll tell you, that's very refreshing. A nice ice cold glass of like cherry Kool-Aid. Oh, that's good on a hot summer day. Very refreshing. All right, so quite a few of the guys have mixed it up here now. And let's go back here and check on Ryan Borges, which has fallen back to the 6th place here because those guys got really racy. But he is working his way to the front. Ryan definitely, every week I see him almost every single week. He's up in the top 10 and even in the top 5. And he will be there at the end of this thing to try to win it. Saving his stuff right now, that's what you got to do. You got to save your equipment here to get it to the end. Well, let's go back a couple more here to Luke Turpin in 7th. And Stephen Wetton getting challenged by Mark Arthur. Mark going to take that position away from Stephen. So Mark's working his way back to the front. He can see the leaders right up ahead of him, so he knows he's right there in the grasp of it. Stephen Wetton back to 9th. Mark Arthur in 8th, and Mark blinks out again. He's got to get a grip on that, and caution is out on the track. Sam Clark into it again. We will go back and take a look and see what happened to Sam Clark. go to a better one. He's already got damage on it from a previous wreck. And let's see, I think he might have just got really loose right there in the turn. All by himself. Self-spin again here, folks. And spins it around right in front of traffic, but it didn't look like anybody got into him. Everybody steered clear of him. Thank goodness. Alright. So caution out again here, folks. And another new leader up front. Looks like Spencer Burns up front. Oh, not Spencer Preet. Spencer Burns. Thank you. Cameraman's, I don't know, he's drunk or something here. Spencer Burns up front. Good job for him. Right there, Greg Hooks in second. Brandon Cruz in third. Holy smokes, where did he come from? Actually started on pit road, folks. Brandon Cruz. Spencer Preet in fourth. Stephen Wetton in fifth. Luke Turpin sixth. Richard Holliday seventh. Aaron Keith eighth. Alex Crapser ninth. Aaron Hedebush, your top 10. Mark Arthur now back to 11th. So we'll keep an eye on Mark. But let's get back up to our leader, Spencer Burns. All right, about 70 laps to go here, folks, when they take the green. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're going to ride along with Spencer Preet on this restart. Let's ride right in the cockpit with him and see what this restart does for these guys. Greg Hooks right on the outside of Spencer Burns here, and I believe this could be a good restart here. Caution light does come back on. Admins want to make sure they got everything right here, all their ducks in a row before they give them the okie dokie to go. Alright, lights go off again. Let's see if they get the green this time. Spencer Preet ready to rock and roll here, ready to get this thing up to the front. Would like to get up here and lead some more laps. He's already led 100 laps out of the 232 that have been run, folks. So that's saying a lot for Spencer Preet. Pace car's in. Green flag is out. Preet dives it right down to the inside. Great restart by Spencer Preet. Luke Turpin now in fourth, looking ahead to them guys racing it up. Oh, and Spencer Burns going around. Well, let's go back and take a look at that real quick here. Spencer Burns going around. It looked like he might have got a little bit of help from Greg Hooks on that turn. Let's get up there a little closer. Coming into the turn, looks like Burns started to go. Ah, right there it is. Burns started to get loose, and Greg Hooks finished him off. So that's what happened there, folks. Spencer Burns had already started to get loose. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll go back from a different camera angle. Let's see if we can go from the far chase cam here. So you can see good here. Coming out of the turn, see Spencer Burns was already getting loose. And then Greg tapped him in the rear and sent him around the rest of the way. So really not Greg's fault. I mean, I guess he kind of finished him off, but I don't think Spencer would have saved it anyhow. He was already getting loose and took it down onto that white line or yellow line. He would have probably not made it anyhow. Boy, it looks like a couple of them, they got pretty close there to each other too. So, all right, back up here live. Spencer Preet out in the lead. A few of the guys needed to come down pit road. Luke Turpin starting second. Stephen Wetton third. Aaron Keith fourth. Brandon Cruz fifth. Alex Krapser sixth. Richard Holiday seventh. Mark Arthur eighth. Dustin Adams ninth. And Ryan Borges 10th. And look where Petey Zeller is right now. Actually being scored in 11th. X-Ray driver of the race tonight, Petey Zeller. So he said he had a top 10 car if he can get it fixed up enough to get it up there with these guys. And he wasn't kidding. All right, Spencer Preet about to bring him around here and get the green flag next time by. Nope, the lights come back on the pace car. So we'll have another lap here under caution. Let's take a look at how many cautions here tonight. 11 cautions in 240 laps. That's pretty amazing. 22 lead changes up front. Spencer Preet now has led 107 laps out of all these laps here tonight. Mark Arthur 29, Dustin Adams 21, Spencer Burns 35, Michael Cozy 31. All right, pace car's in, green flag is up. Preet takes right off. Luke Turpin right there with him. Stephen Wetton into the mix of it. Man, these guys, oh, and Luke Turpin into the wall, but hangs on to it. Didn't even lose any momentum by that hit on the wall. Man, that's pretty amazing. And he is going to hold on to second and dives it down into the bottom right in front of Stephen Wetton. Oh, and Stephen getting a little bit squirrely there and got a little love tap from Aaron Keith right on his tail. And caution is out in the back here, folks. Sam Clark again spinning. We will go back and take a look at it. Self spin again right there, driving it in just a little hard. Aaron Keith trying to go way to or Aaron Hillebush going way outside of him to try to miss him. Good job by these drivers. Wow, look at that. Holy smokes. Great driving, guys. Wow, I'm impressed. I am super impressed. That was some great driving by all them drivers to miss him. Well, I don't know if Sam Clark may have. Yeah, I think he has probably been taken off the track due to the self spins. Let's get back up here to our leader. All right, real quick, I wanted to go back and see our X-ray driver of the race still running in 11th, Petey Zeller. Wishing he could get that car back up to the front and mix it up with these guys, so hopefully he does. Hopefully we see him at least get a top 10 finish tonight here. Would be really good to see our X-ray driver do well here tonight. So he is the defending champion here at South Boston, so he wants to get up there and defend that championship for sure. All right, lights off on the pace car. Not sure if they're going to go this time or not, but they're all itching here, ready to take the win here tonight. We've got some pretty fast guys up in the front. Spencer Preet, Luke Turpin second, Stephen Wetton third, Aaron Keith fourth, Alex Krapser fifth, Mark Arthur now sixth or seventh, Richard Holiday seventh, Brandon Cruz eighth, Dustin Adams ninth, and Ryan Borges your top 10. All right, lights off on the pace car again. Maybe we're going green again, folks. Pace car's about to duck onto pit road. It does, and Spencer Preet is gone. Luke Turpin right there with him on the high side, goes way up the hill. Not where you want to be up there in them marbles there, Luke. And caution out again. Oh, Randy Gerard into it. It looked like he had a little bit of help there from Randy Hefner on that. Not sure, but it looked like it. Go back here and take a look at it. Think he got a little tap there in the rear from he may have come down the hill. I don't know. We're going to go back and take a look at this anyhow. Well, let's go back here to yeah, right there it looked like Randy Hefner may have come up the hill a little bit, but again too, it almost looks like I believe that's what happened. Looks like Randy Hefner come right up into him in the turn. That's unfortunate for them. We'll watch it in real time. How's that? And see if we can figure out what happened here. Yeah, he just come right up into him. So Randy Gerard gets spun around, didn't hit nothing, and nobody hit him. Got going again right away. So very good job by these guys. Still up front, Spencer Preet leading them. Has not come down pit road for his last pit stop tonight, but not sure if it'll be his last one or not, but probably close to one of his last ones. Well, let's see maybe if we can get down there and talk to Greg Hooks, maybe. The admins are talking, so we won't be able to talk to them right now. Maybe we can get a word in with them if we have another caution. All right, pace car's in. Spencer Preet takes the green flag. Stephen Wetton on the high side. Aaron Keith right on the bottom. Mark Arthur up into the mix. Craps are a little loose on that entry. Almost gets into Mark Arthur. Mark Arthur looking to get by Aaron Keith. Wants to get back up to the front and lead more laps. And we got a caution back here behind these guys. Oh, we got a bunch of them into it here. Petey Zeller, our X-ray driver of the race, into it. Let's ride along here with Petey Zeller and see if we can figure out what happens. A little bit of touching right there. Looks like maybe Brandon Cruz come down into Ryan Borges maybe. Back here, let's see if we go to, let's ride along with Luke Turpin. He may have a better view of this. Brandon Cruz just kind of cut to the right. He may have had a little bit of help from Ryan Borges here. Not sure. Ryan may have got into the back of Brandon Cruz. Yes, he did right there, and sent him up the hill. And then they got back together. And what a way to straighten it out, guys. Wow. But that brought the caution out behind them. So, alright. Back up here live. Spencer Preet's still our leader. Mark Arthur, this is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, Rudy, I got you.
Well, Mark, we haven't talked to you for quite a while, a couple of races now. How is your car running for you tonight, and can you get up there and win this thing?
Won the green. What do you got?
My car's pretty fast. I mean, I was leading, and I don't know, something happened with iRacing, and it took me from the lead all the way back to 14th for some reason. And I think I passed everybody like 4 or 5 times. I don't know. We'll see what we got. Got a little bit of damage, so we'll see.
All right. Well, good luck out there, Mark, and maybe we'll see you in Victory Lane tonight. Just keep the rubber side down on that asphalt, buddy.
Thanks, Rudy. I'll try.
All right, they're about to go back to green here, folks, so gonna stay with them here. Mark gonna try to get that thing up to the front. Gonna be restarting 4th behind Aaron Keith. Alex Krapser in 5th. Richard Holliday now back up to 6th. "21 cars still in the race here tonight." All right, we should get the one to go this time. Looks like we do. Everybody caught up to the back of the field. And we're ready to go green. Oh, and the lights come back on the pace car. Admin's not satisfied with something here. They'll get it straightened out. They are good admins. I've got to admit, they are very good admins. So, all right, lights go off again. Preet bringing him to the line. He has led 135 laps here tonight, folks. And we're about to go green. Pace car's in. Green flag is out. Aaron Keith takes off really well. Good restart by Aaron Keith. Stephen Wetton up on that high side, though, is going to maintain second. Mark Arthur on the outside of Aaron Keith. That's fourth position. And Richard Holiday trying to go with them. Wetton, boy, really loose on the turn exit that time. And gaggles up the, boy, he just backs up the whole outside line. Mark Arthur had a great run there. Now Mark's going to have to fall back down to the inside right behind Aaron Keith and make another run on him later on. Coming down to it here, folks. 27 laps to go when they come to the line, and Spencer Preet out there by, gosh, over a second. 1.3 seconds ahead of Stephen Wetton. And Mark Arthur blinks out again. That's got to be tough on these guys right behind him. That man, he's there 1 minute, not the next minute. It's got to be pretty tough for these guys. Mark Arthur closes right up on the back bumper of Aaron Keith, looking on the inside. Wants to get by him, but boy, Aaron Keith doing everything he can to keep him back there. Oh, and a little love tap in the rear by Mark Arthur. Looked like maybe he had a run that time, but Aaron is really doing his best to keep him at bay. Spencer Burns creeping up on the outside. Mark Arthur knows he's coming, and that's not a good thing. Spencer Burns has been pretty fast all night, and he's got a pretty clean car, where Mark Arthur's got a little damage on this thing. Boy, Spencer's working him high, keeping him pinched down, making him use up them tires. And that's going to, oh man, it's going to cost Mark Arthur that position. I can feel it. Spencer Burns is really, really fast up there on that high side. If you can hang with somebody that good on the low side, oh, and Spencer hits the wall. If you can hang that good, you've got a pretty good car. Oh, and he gets out of shape, and no, he's not going to be able to do it that time. Spencer Burns saves it, but boy, got really loose. Looking up ahead here, trying to work over the back bumper here of Stephen Wetton, but Stephen's starting to pull out away from him a little bit here. Now remember, folks, if the caution comes out within 5 to go, they keep going. They do not stop for the caution. They keep right on going. Mark Arthur working over Aaron Keith. Aaron's just probably doing a lot of mirror driving right now to try to keep. Oh, and Mark gets into the wall. What happens to Mark? We're going to go back here and take a look real quick, because I think Spencer Burns might have got into him, but not really sure. We'll go back and take a look real quick before we get down to the end of this. Yeah, it looks like him and Mark Arthur Might have touched right there, it looks like. Yep, that's where it happened. And Spencer Burns gets by him. And boy, Spencer Preet is checked out by 3.5 seconds over Stephen Wetton. So he is just on a rail out there right now. But these three right here, the battle of the race, coming down 16 to go, folks. And this is the battle of the race right now. Spencer Burns on the outside of Aaron Keith. This could be one of the best finishes that I've seen here in a while. This is really some great racing going on here, folks. Mark Arthur now back in 5th. Dustin Adams in 6th. Alex Crapser in 7th. All right, Spencer Burns does get by Aaron Keith and goes into 3rd. Now he sets his sights on Stephen Wetton. And that would be for 2nd. Boy, if he could just get up there and mix it up with Preet. Preet's out there in another zip code right now. And oh, caution does come out. Not what Spencer Preet wanted to see. Aaron Hillebush into the mix of that. Oh my. Let's go back and see what happened to Aaron. Looked like Aaron might have been really loose here. May have had a little bit of help from Greg Hooks. I don't know. He got down on that yellow line and oh, he got loose right there. That's what did it. Went out and hit the wall and come down into Greg Hooks. So Aaron Hillebush overdriving the turn and getting loose. And that's going to bring out the caution here, folks. Alright, he is okay though. I didn't see any major damage on that car, but he's going to go way back in the field. Now, I don't know if these guys are planning on coming down pit road or not. Spencer Preet's staying out, so obviously not. 10 laps to go, folks. And like I said, if we get down to 5 to go, they do not stop for the caution. All right, we won't interview anybody. Everybody's got to stay focused on this, but I do want to go back real quick and find our X-ray driver of the race, Petey Zeller, going to be back in 13th place back here. Still not able to get that thing up into the top 10. Been there close a couple of times today, but no cigar. So we'll have to see how this is going to work out. Mark Arthur, in 2nd place in the points, is going to be restarting 5th. And let's go back and find our leader of the points, Michael Cozy. Way back here in 19th place, 3 laps down, coming down pit road again. So Mark Arthur going to gain a few points on Michael Cozy after today. Actually, quite a few. Could close up that gap by a lot. They're about to get ready to go back to green here, folks. So let's get up here to Spencer Preet. 8 laps to go right now. It looks like they may have about a 6-lap shootout, possibly. And remember, once they cross that line after 5 to go, all bets are off, folks. Cautions come out. It does not matter anymore. Spencer Preet has led 160 laps here today. That's pretty awesome. Take a look real quick. The pace car ducks off. 15 cautions today. Spencer Preet hits it. Spencer Burns on his tail. How did Burns get up there like that so good? Man, he has really come through the field. him and Stephen Wetton get together. Mark Arthur into the mix now. Mark giving Stephen Wetton a little bump. So these guys bumping and banging to try to finish this thing up. We're going to get right down here on top of Spencer Preet. Coming to the line, going to be 4 laps to go here, folks. Spencer Burns right on his tail. Remember, no cautions. It's under 5 to go now. They will finish it up no matter what. 3 laps to go. Spencer Preet right there. Burns, he keeping the pressure on him. If Preet makes a mistake, Burns is going to capitalize on this. Two laps to go, folks. 2 laps to go. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. Preet really loose. Oh, man, can he save it? 1 more lap. White flag is in the air. Burns up on the high side. Can Preet hold him off for 1 more lap? Coming to the line. Look at this here, folks. This is going to be a fantastic finish. And coming to the line is going to be Spencer Preet with our winner. All right, good job. He held off Burnsy for that last lap. What a finish. Mark Arthur coming in 3rd. Holy smokes. What a finish, folks. That was amazing. That was amazing. One of the best finishes I've seen here in a while, so this was really good, and it was great to see it finish under green. Wow. Well, there's going to be lots of congratulations going on down there. So while these guys are doing that, let's run down through the results real quick here. While they're giving them all giving him a congratulations. Spencer Preet, of course, our winner. Spencer Burns in 2nd. Mark Arthur 3rd. Stephen Wetton 4th. Alex Krapser 5th. Aaron Keith 6th. Dustin Adams 7th. Ryan Borges 8th. Luke Turpin 9th. Richard Holliday 10th. Randy Hefner 11th. Brandon Cruz in 12th. Aaron Hellebush 13th. Petey Zeller, our X-Ray driver of the race, finishes 14th. Chuck Smith 15th. Greg Hook 16th. Elliott Leach 17th. Michael Cozy 18th. Jared Davis 19th. Derek Colson 20th. Randy Gerard 21st. Sam Clark 22nd. John Batista 23rd. Christopher Moody 24th. William Perry 25th. Kyle Sisko in 26th. And Joshua Morgan rounding out the field in the 27th position. All right, well, congratulations to our winner, and we will get down here and talk to him. We will get to talk to all top 3, I guess.
All right.
Spencer Preet, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
Well, Spencer, congratulations on your win here tonight. Well deserved. You drove the wheels off of that thing. You had quite a lead over the rest of the field, about 4.5, 5 seconds out there. You probably hated to see that caution come out, figuring you had it by a landslide. What did you think when that caution come out at the end?
Yeah, those really long green runs were definitely my friend. My setup was really good on the long runs, and the longer the tires got to run, and that caution came out, and I was thinking, as long as I can get out ahead of all the mess behind me on the restart, I might be okay. But then Burns, he was coming up on me, and I started making some mistakes, entering the corner, exiting the corner. I was getting myself loose, and it became a pretty interesting race there to the end.
Yeah, we were watching that, and I thought, boy, please don't lose this by making a simple little mistake like that. But you held on to it, managed to keep it up there. He gave you plenty of room, raced you very clean. So, but congratulations on your first place finish. How's it make you feel here tonight?
It feels really good to come back after last week and get a win tonight. It definitely lightens my spirits for that.
All right, Spencer. Well, thanks for talking with us, and well-deserved win tonight. Congratulations, buddy. Good job. Thanks for a great interview. It's good to have you back up there in victory lane.
Hey, one question.
Yeah?
You still here? No, about his fuel strategy.
Well,
he had amazing fuel strategy all the way to the end. Did not pit
I
anything
pitted
less
with
than 90
about,
laps.
I think it was around 90 to go. So when the caution would come out a little bit later, I wouldn't have to take as much fuel as everyone else to get my last tank of gas and put me in good track position, and it just kind of worked out like that.
All right, good job out there, Spencer. All right, Spencer Burns, quickly here. We got to get this wrapped up so we can get the demo derby underway. But you come home second tonight, Spencer Burns. Great run. You know, I don't know. You think if he would have had a couple more laps, you might have been able to get by Spencer Preet?
I had a fast car all night, but I really have no idea if I would have passed Spencer Preet. I mean, he was obviously the dominant car tonight. I think he led over 100 laps, something like that. And my car was pretty good on the high side, but I don't think I would have had enough time to pass Preet, especially with the speed he had.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely was a class of the field tonight by far. But I'm showing that he led 167. I don't know how accurate IRTVO is compared to the actual real iRacing, but shows he led 167 laps. But Spencer, you ran a great race tonight. Don't cut yourself short. You know, you came back up through the field a couple times, and you bring it home second tonight. That's a great feat in itself. Congratulations to you. And you want to give a shout out or a thank you to anybody?
Just thank you to my teammate David Smallwood. He wasn't able to make it tonight, but 2 second place finishes in a row. It sure is a boost of confidence.
I couldn't agree more, Spencer. Great race tonight. Congratulations. Thanks for talking with us. Mark Arthur, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Well, Marky, come home third. Man, you battled your way up through there. You were way back in the field. I never really thought that you'd get it back up there, but you did. You come home third tonight. Now, this is going to probably catch you up a little bit in the points going into next week, hasn't it?
I don't know exactly how they're doing all the special points and stuff, so I'm not real sure on that, Rudy, but I don't know. I think I may have ran the fastest lap tonight unless Spencer Preet ran down the 7 because I ran a 16.8. That gives me a few points. And so I don't know. I don't really know how many incidents I had or anything like that, and I don't know how they're going to score all that. So it's I think it's still up in the air how it's going to all score out.
Okay, Mark. Well, you know, again, congratulations on a great finish. I mean, you know, you really you know, several times drove the wheels off of that. So my hat's off to you. You did a great job out there tonight. And anybody you want to give a thank you out to tonight, Mark?
Just give a shout out to my team, Rolling Thunder Racing, and our affiliate Aftershock. And I want to give a special shout out to Rod Weston's little girl, 11 years old. She's watching us tonight.
All right, very cool, very cool. Well, thanks for talking with us, Mark, and great race tonight.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, if you guys are ready, let me do a couple things here, and we'll get you off and rolling. All right, if you're ready, I'll count it down from 3, 2, 1, go.
Nailed it.
I'll give you a 9 there, Mark, on the pirouette.
You like that?
It's impressive. The German judge rates it high.
Did you catch me?
Yeah, you had like a mini one. You had like the baby version of that. I'll give that a 7.
It was like a crazy barrel roll. I was straight up in the air like I was a rocket taking off.
The sad thing is, Keith, if you could have been like next to Mark doing like a synchronized barrel roll thing, that would have been like perfect.
Yes. Yes, Mitchell, you guys got to do that. Do another video with that. If you get on my far chase, I just rocket off like right up into the stars. Crazy.
We'll go back and see if we can find that. Maybe.
You're right, I saved it. I just get pissed off in the heat of the moment. I get over it quickly.
I can't even find
Speaking
it.
of pissed off, you should see what Ranica wrote on Facebook about me.
There he is, maybe.
Or about
Oh, he did
essentially
get
me.
right up into space there.
You lucky I'm a wheelman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up in the Burns. He's on driver too.
Boy, he did get up into space. Look at that! Holy smokes! And so did Aaron Keith.
That's probably dead.
Wow. That's nuts.
Sometimes somebody pushes you and it helps it.
That's
Somebody
pretty
pushed me, I
crazy.
need a pop start. Justin Adams, you had a nice goose egg today.
Chillerstart.
That's pretty crazy. All right, just a handful left in this. Ryan Borges coming down the straightaway. What's he gonna out? Oh man, Randy Hefner tries to catch him. He gets it off of the wall. Wow, that was good. Oh, they're both done. Randy Hefner gonna win it. Woo! Good job. Is that Randy Hefner won that? All right, congratulations, I guess, to Randy Hefner winning here the demo derby at the end of the race, and that'll do it for XCal Racing for the night.